Greetings and salutations, man. Dave Moore. Hey, it's been a little bit. But I'm happy to talk to you all, man. Let's talk about it.
Look, self-made entrepreneur, no manure. I'm the
A few things going on. Shout out to a couple people that's reached out to me, man. We're doing a couple projects together. Thank you for that. So things are going well. Keeping busy. Today was a good day. Got to shoot a little bit of the Hustle Different podcast with my buddies. Shout out to them fellas, Dave and Mr. Ali, Mr. Beans, Coach Ted, Cujo, Miss Shante. Shout out to you all, man. You all doing big things, and I appreciate it. It's always fun when I get to go there and chop it up with them. But a couple things on my mind, man, I want to address right quick. Whew. The media has been horrible, man. It's been bad news all over the place. It makes me not want to see it. I mean, I guess the positive part of that is I've been kind of listening to audiobooks now, and, I'm starting to spend time doing that instead of listening to the news or just diving into social media and letting it just take control. I'd rather listen to a book on how to improve, which I think everybody should do. You should isolate a little bit of time to improve every day. We talk about that. That's not a foreign topic to us, so I ain't going to dive into that. But it's hard out here, man. It's a lot of bad news all over the place. And shout out to Ibrahim Traore. If you don't know, look him up. See what he's doing. No, I don't care how you feel. I like it. Keep going, sir. I still think we could, work a little harder, man. I see an abundance of a little bit of laziness in humanity. I'm not just talking about, me and my circle, what I'm going through. I'm talking about humanity, man. We still kind of want it the easy way. We're not willing to put forth the effort that needs to be put forth. And the other part to that is making good decisions. We ain't really making good decisions. You can always tell based on how the economy's going, how you're doing personally. If it's a little harder for you to get to the pay window than it was before, is it a sign of the times? No, I don't know. I know that you cannot be comfortable in these times right now. Being comfortable is a little bit difficult. For us who are not wealthy, being comfortable is not a luxury that we have. You find small pockets that you can't be comfortable in, but being comfortable is a little tough right now. And even people who are doing very well in life aren't comfortable right now because at any moment in time, they know those things can change. Make sure for the man folk, rule number one, man, rule number one, you know what you got to do. I shouldn't have to tell you. Talk about it all the time. Make sure you're doing that every day. Any day that ends with day, that's the play, But I really would like to see us as, humanity just a little more grit, less of the rapping and less of the yapping and a little more grit, determination and fight, because that's what it's going to take to survive and win. Things are not easy right now. They're a little bit difficult. And you got to evolve with the times. You got to find your slice, man, of the pie. You have to, because if you don't, it's going to eat you up. And then you be sitting there looking around like, woe is me. And ain't nobody got time for that. None at all. Make sure y'all paying attention to stock market. There's some good opportunities out there. And no, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything. I'm not saying do this and do that. I'm just pointing things out to you that I see. Some opportunity in them hills. It really is. You got to find a way to make ancillary income in these stages, man, or you should want to, and that's not just for men when I say that part of it. That's for everybody. Females can do that as well. Better not sell these ladies short. Don't do that. I would like to see also the people be united a little bit. Where I'm from, St. Louis, Missouri, we had a bad tornado, man, and it was a beautiful thing to see the city come together and try to help each other. It's going to take a little bit for us to recover from that, but we're doing the best we can, and we're doing well. But it's good to see the entire city come together and try to help each other, because that's what it's going to take. And what I hope is that while we're going through this process, that sticks with them and they remember. And when it's not over, everybody go back to their little sections. You understand that, man, working together, man, you can achieve amazing things when everybody's like-minded, like my tennis team. Shout out to Team Houche and Ariston, baby, district champions. And when everybody believes that you can do something and the expectation is right, you can do anything. And shout out to my partners Bowling and Hamilton, too, second place team. Y'all did your thing. I appreciate y'all. Y'all didn't make it easy at all. But I just want to see us stay together. I can see us starting to come together a little bit, but I like to see us stay together. So if you are in St. Louis, you're here and you can hear me, don't forget that. You can stay together, because what you do matters. How you treat people matters. How you react when it's a turbulent time matters. It shouldn't be us against them. It should be everybody on the same page, all trying to pull in the same direction so we can get this done. And when we do that, not only do we get it done, but we get it done in a timely manner, which is the most important thing. I want to address something right quick. I think some people take the definition of respect a little bit wrong. Respect doesn't mean that when you screw me over, I'm just going to forgive you and everything's good. If that's what you think respect means, you're mistaken as far as I'm concerned. But that's not what it means to me. You do that to me, I don't deal well with that. I will deal with it if I have to, but respect is not going to mean I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do to me. And then all of a sudden I find out that I didn't deserve that and I'm just going to be okay with it. That's not what that means. Respect means that you do your due diligence before you do or say anything to make sure that when you try to do something, you're correct. I don't like people taking advantage of the word respect. I have a problem with that. I don't like that, because I respect everybody that I can. Sometimes to a fault, but I know how I am about it, and I got to have it. So I just assume that everybody else is the same way, So I try to give it as much as I can. Next thing, not that this is gripe time, but I told this to the team the other day, man. It's not about what you are capable of. It's about what you're willing to do. What are you willing to do? It's a lot of people capable, but they're not willing to do the things that makes them extraordinary. They're not willing to do it. So those capable people are not amazing because they don't have the will to do it. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to put you and your family in the best situation that you can. You're capable of doing it, but do you have the will to do it? That's the difference between people. And to me, it's so minor. It's just like a little switch. It just means that you're going to be uncomfortable for a little while, but it's peace in that uncomfort. There's growth there. It's education there. And through that uncomfort, you learn how to be comfortable. You can't just always have things your way and expect everybody else to bow down to you. It don't work like that, man. But some people learn the hard way. Or some people listen. But nah, man. I want everybody to have a great evening. It's been cool. I kind of miss rapping to you all, man. It's my confessional time. And like I said, let's talk about it. Make sure you pay attention to what's going on in the world. Keep abreast of what's going on. If you're traveling, be careful. For sure. Be careful. Pay attention to what your government's doing and how you're viewed all over the world as well. And if you can, take advantage of opportunities that you can make you a little passive income. And nothing wrong with that either. So much love. I appreciate everybody for always reaching out. And I appreciate the likes, subscribes, and the shares as well. The more you do it, the more we impact people, man. The more we can help change the world. And at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be the best versions of ourselves, keep our families together, protect our children. One word, one love, peace.